He's actually he's actually an AI
Oh,
that we've synthesized. He's not a real person.
The stream should be working now.
so Colin,
it's,
why don't you like the Outer Worlds on Switch? What's your problem?
It's a really bad port. It's
But
like
you said it was your favorite game.
That's the reason.
I think the game is good. The port is bad.
No, but when you streamed it, you said that it was your favorite. You said you really liked it. I remember streaming it with you.
You streamed it with me. It's a single player game.
Well, I mean, I was on the stream with you.
I really
Why
like
is
the
there an
opening.
echo? Oh, because I have.
Good job. I really
live.
liked the first few hours of the game that I had played when it came out, and I had kind of like held off, like playing more of it until the Switch version, and then I played like up to what I had gotten in the Switch version. And I was like, oh, this port really fucking sucks.
This port is great.
And then I just went back to playing it on Xbox, and it didn't really get any better.
The game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
It's kind of like a mid game overall, but the Switch port is like one of the absolute, like, I think it is like maybe at least of the AAA ports, like probably the worst.
It has to be worse ports. What was that? Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Oh, yeah. Xbox.
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 Happy Easter, Xbox.
It's the Xbox game show.
Yeah.
Not the Outer Wilds game show.
What are we expecting out of that? We know.
It's also the Starfield Direct.
Yeah, I guess.
It's going to be following after.
Yeah.
Well, I have no problems watching it. We'll see how... I'm sure they'll have a Starfield trailer in this showcase, and we can figure out how we feel about it.
At the end, maybe.
Afterwards. Yeah, at the end.
Or they might do it at the beginning, but we'll get more Starfield afterwards.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested in Starfield. Like, it's the next big Bethesda game, ain't it? So... like the main Bethesda team, not all the small side companies that they bought up. So I'm curious to see what it's like.
I believe I've said this before, but like as the staunch Fallout 76 defender, apologist of Source Gaming, I'm looking forward to Starfield because it is essentially like 76's systems, like built on and expanded on and then put into a single player experience.
Okay.
I like those mechanics. I like that combat. Just put it in a game that isn't Fallout 76, I guess. You can't lose.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I remember from the first trailer we saw of Starfield, it looked a lot more like an FPS game than... I mean, obviously Fallout is an FPS, but this one looked like more like a typical FPS.
Yeah, well, 76
than an
is
RPG.
like... Yeah, well, because 76 is like a games as a service multiplayer shooter, so it's like whole hog into the combat. I was just saying in the Source Gaming chat, Fallout 76 is the only game where you can like shoot nuclear dragons while like Mothman jump scares you. It's very different from like any of the other ones where you're talking about like politics.
Yeah, sounds like a goofy old time.
Yep.
So other than Starfield, which we obviously know, what else do people think we're going to see here? I mean, obviously there's the one leaked game that I think everyone knows, which we're assuming is going to be here, which is the Persona stuff. But that's all. I've been avoiding any other leak.
I just every time Xbox does something, I say maybe this will be the time that we get news on Fable. So maybe this will be the time.
And that doesn't happen.
More of it. Fable is the thing I'm most curious about, just because it's obviously a new team working on it, and I like Fable. I liked Fable 1, 2, and 3, so I want to see what a new core Fable will look like.
I don't know what, but I think we'll get something in software related. I don't know what it would be. I can't say if it'd be like a new Quake or a Wolfenstein or like a remaster or something, but we haven't gotten anything out of like any of those franchises really since like Doom Eternal.
Yeah, I was going to ask, is Doom Eternal the last game that they released?
Yeah, it's like that and the Quake remaster, which is Night Dive. So It's been radio silence from them since that.
Yeah, I could see someone get Commander Keen game. It's back.
Oh yeah, or that Indiana Jones game. Remember
Yeah.
that?
Uh,
Just in time for that new movie. Apparently, no one really cares for.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that movie is going to
aren't
be good.
the Ori devs haven't they been working on something for like 3 years? Moon Studios.
Oh yeah, that's certainly something. Because when did Will o' the Wisp come out? Was it 3 years ago?
2019, I think.
Yeah, and there was I think there were reports that they were working on like a new action adventure type title. I think there was also news a year or two ago about abusive workplace practices, but
Yeah.
they're a studio that's associated with Microsoft, so that's normal.
That's par for the course. This guy gets
Yeah.
done. Doing the
That's
Blizzard
why
stuff.
Activision's being bought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to cover it up. But yeah, no, because Will o' the Wisp came out in 2020, so
Oh, it's okay.
I don't know. I feel like it's time to at least hear something from them.
Yeah, I think that's right. Well, I wonder if we'll get anything Activision related. Obviously, the Crash Bandicoot stuff was in the Summer Games Fest, but I'd imagine Microsoft to like still wants Activision stuff to be associated with them, so they'll probably want as many of them as we can.
I bet.
Have we? Oh, sorry, go on, Colin.
I was gonna say, I bet we get something fucking stupid like Overwatch too.
Oh, I mean, that's what happened last year.
I
Yeah.
feel like Blizzard is just not associated with Xbox. Like Diablo 4 is not on Game Pass.
It's not on Game Pass, but it's
Yeah, but like they wanna.
Yeah.
They really wanna.
I wonder if Call of Duty will be at this one. I feel like we haven't seen the Call of Duty trailer that we get around this time.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the
Because they did a new season. What? Yeah, wait, what are you talking about? I linked the second video.
Yeah, I'm going to say this too, that Xbox on and then the Xbox One.
No idea.
Yeah. Just going to delete that top one.
Yeah,
Get rid of the confusion.
You can press F. You're welcome.
God bless.
Link those YouTube shots.
So, like, the whole deal with Call of Duty this year was there was not supposed to be a new game. It was supposed to be like a map pack and story DLC.
Okay.
And now it's just a new game anyway because the last one didn't make enough money.
I thought they just announced a new season at the Summer Games Fest.
But they're still going to release a new game, except it's not really a new game. It's going to still have the same multiplayer. What are they doing?
They need COD to make that money.
They also announced a new logo. Remember that?
Oh yeah, they got rid of the impact font.
That sucks. The new logo sucks.
Rest in peace, the meme font.
So I'm gonna say that we're gonna see Crackdown Battle Royale. That's gonna be my number one.
Oh God,
Jesus!
I'm hoping for some indie stuff.
Will we see anything from Rare? Because that game they announced like 5 years ago now, whatever.
What game was that?
You know what? I'm gonna.
The fantasy game. The fantasy
like the monsters
game.
in the forest?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was like 2 years ago, wasn't it?
That was like I think that was during E3.
Are there any platforms that Skyrim hasn't been ported to yet?
Microwaves.
Anything older than an Xbox 360?
Is it on PS5 and Series?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, it is. I think the anniversary edition or something.
Yeah, I mean, Elder Scrolls 6 should be never revealed. But,
we'll probably see
maybe Skyrim too.
Well, I think in relation to Elder Scrolls, we'll probably see like an ESO thing.
There probably will be
online. They're going.
Sorry.
Yeah. They're going to reveal Skyrim coming to the Intellivision Amico today.
We're bringing back the Kinect and like the Skyrim talking functionality.
I like Kinect.
No, you don't.
Anyways, I do.
Why? Why do you like Kinect?
I like Kinect because like all of the functionality that was in the Kinect for the Xbox One, like it was stuff that shouldn't have been required, but it was cool. Like
Name
I have
one.
a million devices that listen to me and take everything I say down for market research anyway, so I don't really care. It's just like having something that you can just say, "Hey, Xbox, do stuff for me," is cool. And some of the games were all right.
Do you use
I like.
Cortana on your computer?
I don't.
Okay.
Should
No, you should not.
do it. It's doing
Don't
it.
do that. Don't do that.
Gonna set it up.
God.
Two other things. I think these are like the last two other things I
Uh-huh.
either expect or I think we might see. Uh, I think we'll get a new date for Stalker 2, but like they'll do it as like a sizzle reel thing.
Okay.
Like they'll be like, yeah, it's coming out, don't worry about it, because that game's development is like totally fucked right now.
I just checked our
Mhm.
stream and got an ad for the future game showcase.
Oh my god. And then
Oh
my
my
wild
god.
my wild card prediction, I think we'll see Silk Song.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
I'd be able
they
to
did
see
say it was going to be
Silk Song.
delayed, but Xbox also said, "Hey, it's going to be this year." Seems like Xbox is pushing it the most right now, so it being here would probably be really good for them.
I mean,
It's not that than some other big indie thing.
wasn't that trailer from last year? Like they were like, yeah, Game Pass and all that.
Yes.
Yeah, then I assume they just have like advertising.
Well, the
Right.
thing is that the developer said, "Hey, we wanted to get it out this. We were looking to get it out earlier this year, like I think around this time, and then they said we have to delay it. Oh yeah, it needs more time. So whether it gets shown off now, it could be because
Okay, here's
It's
my-
gonna be like the Cuphead DLC where they actually like it's like 2025.
Here's
Oh,
my
God.
It's
here's
just
my
like
new
2 years into the future.
here's my new prediction. They're gonna talk about how Redfall doesn't suck anymore.
that's I forgot.
Oh.
They're not gonna push Redfall at all.
They're gonna be like,
I was gonna say
Redfall's still great.
I think they left that game for dead.
Yeah.
Left 4 Dead.
Yeah. I hope Hi-Fi Rush gets some DLC, like story DLC. That'd be dope. I don't think it'll
Any
happen.
Hi-Fi Rush anything would
Whoa.
be great, but I just
Yo.
don't know.
They show
Whoa.
Hi-Fi Russia. I
Ooh.
have to mute the game audio and play
Well,
the safety dance.
would they use the streamer music on stream? Knowing the people are streaming it?
Fucking.
I mean, the
doubt it.
non-streamer music.
I doubt it.
Damn, God, the non-streamer music is better, anyways. I mean, wait, no, the streamer music is better, anyways. The original music. They should use that.
Yeah, but they have 9 Inch Nails in the license
cares?
soundtrack.
They got the glass pyramids. They're cool. Even though I don't even know if they existed before this game. I've never heard of them prior.
I need to pick that game up on my Xbox Series D, the Steam Deck.
Yes, you absolutely should pick up Hi-Fi Rush. It's an amazing
I have
game.
it downloaded on my Xbox. I haven't
You should
played
play
It's
it.
there.
They
Please
should
play
announce
it.
Game Pass for the Steam Deck. That would
They should announce Game Pass being $1 again. That'd be nice.
yes. Also,
that would be nice.
they
That'd
should
be
announce games coming to Game Pass again.
That's true.
I was trying to go through to clear up memory on my Xbox because so many games used to be part of Game Pass that I had downloaded and are not.
Yeah. And then they
Um,
purged like half the library in the last
Yeah,
few months.
sucks now.
yeah, it's and it's a lot of fun
Check
because
audio.
the Xbox UI is just awful,
Oh yeah, it's miserable.
bad. For all the shit that Nintendo gets about their like simple dumb UI, it's still like out of the
Yeah, it literally
big three-
works.
Yeah, it works, and I can find things, and I can understand what the UI is telling me. So yeah,
My only problem with the Switch UI is you can't see your playtime for every game.
Yeah, that sucks. That was such a cool feature of the 3DS and
Yeah.
Wii U, and it's just not here. Like my issue with the Switch UI is mainly that they just removed things that were cool about the Wii U and 3DS's one, and
yeah.
didn't put anything in its place. It's nothing to do with the actual looking around, being able to navigate it, which is far more of a pain on other systems. Although I'm not massively familiar with the modern how the PS5s is compared to the PS4s.
Oh, it's
So-
like the same thing.
Yeah, I assumed it was.
I mean that's actually the tagline for the PS5. Right? PS5, it's the PS4. It's like the same thing.
That's like the advertising for the Series S. It's like it's a PS4. It's the same thing.
Don't worry about it. Just take it. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Sony's UI either. Like I said, like I don't know. it, they always overthink it and
The
make it too
PS5 has less themes than the Switch.
And the Switch only has 2 themes, so
Yeah.
That's all it needs.
Damn.
I'm still surprised you can't put one of your crunchy ass screenshots as a wallpaper on the Switch.
There's a wallpaper, yeah.
Those things are like half a kilobyte in size. They're like the most compressed JPEGs on the planet.
How is Nintendo not taking advantage of like, they already did the NSO icons things for like, pick a character and then customize it with like backgrounds and a border. Why not do that for themes as well? That actually seems like a pretty smart idea that they have not done yet. You'd be like, oh, you have like a little like yellow or red border around your games, like the highlight border, and then you could change the color or at least like have something like where it's an abstract background based upon different games, and not just have like the box art on the background, because that way it's gonna look like garbage.
It would be so funny if they announced new hardware here.
Oh yeah, they're gonna announce the
Xbox
competitor.
Series
They're gonna
Like
announce the competitor to Sony's
like either
Project
that
Q.
streaming box or it's just like a new SKU or something.
Mhm.
What if they have a streaming handheld?
Yeah,
I
like
can't
some-
wait for Xbox Smart Glass 2.
Hell yeah. Finally get more of that AR functionality that they showed off on that one E3.
Well, they show a car here,
It's that Minecraft AR is back.
and I don't mean like Forza car. I mean like an official real life car. Will it be?
Yeah.
Will it be on
Almost
stage?
certainly, because they're going to almost certainly have Forza show.
How
stuff
long?
there.
We're past the time of cars on stage. I'm sorry to
Do you think they're
say.
going to make a
Yeah.
Forza movie?
So there's no
to-
stage.
A Forza movie in order to combat the Gran Turismo movie that's
No, maybe. Well, maybe not. Oh, a minute.
How
There
long
we
is this
go.
supposed to be?
Boy.
No, I think maybe like an hour. The Xbox game checkers aren't usually that. They're usually about like an hour, or maybe hour 30 minutes. I'm not expecting.
Remember when they brought out a Porsche 911 on stage?
The
There's
what?
Was
there's
it
a
really
car-
called that?
There's a car called the Porsche 911. That's what they call it.
Wow.
Why?
And so I don't. They could have called it 911. There's no hyphen or anything.
That doesn't make it any better. To be really honest.
But anyway, like
That was
I forget what year it was, but they had a Porsche 911 on stage, and the
Mhm.
fucking guy was like, "This is the most powerful 911 we've ever."
Oh no.
Why would you say that?
Jesus.
God.
Bad
It's
times.
fucking
Okay,
crazy.
One. All right. Are they going to start with something?
Are you gonna? Is the audio
Hey,
on?
can we unmute that, please?
Oh, Z.
Oh,
Holy shit! There's gonna be mature games here.
Mortal Kombat
Xbox
video.
Game
Maybe.
Studios presents. I still don't hear any audio, but you know.
Yeah, I
You
can't
don't-
hear any audio either.
I do. Turn up your Discord audio.
Oh,
Because I hear audio.
I think it's a me headphone thing.
Playground games.
Okay, now I hear it.
Okay,
There we go. Now I hear it.
let's do it.
Oh, it's him.
I do look
Hey.
familiar.
Wow, these
Yeah, he's from the
graphics are
IT
great.
crowd.
What do I think about here?
It's Richard
It's in-game
Ayoade.
footage.
That's in-game footage. Oh, this is Fable. Of course, this is Fable. They're putting
Get up-
Richard in
get
it.
up
Hell
the way,
yeah.
Cheekbones and comically massive weapons.
Wanker.
Roughing up bandits, because they like to rough up bandits, don't they? Living it up
This
with
is
a comic
their
book.
I finally-
Cyberpunk
I-
has
Single
I kept
night.
saying it, and it finally happened.
Celebrity
Today,
cameo.
I'll say the true hero is me, someone who's breaking
This
new
is very
ground with
Giancarlo,
fruit,
that's what
with
he's saying.
veg,
Is that how you
on the
pronounce his name?
agricultural side of things.
Hell yeah, he's a perfect
Not
casting for this sort of
wafting
game.
around
That's
mythical
really,
creatures.
it's really funny.
And that's what they are. Wafters.
Chicken
See, I'm
chasers.
not here to slay legendary beasts. I'm here to conquer the vegetable.
Oh,
Not
shit,
a euphemism. Let's face it, the age of heroes is over. This is the age of innovation. This, if you will, is the age of death. One moment.
Ayoade, that's his name.
Is he the giant? Yes.
This
Oh,
is
he's a
awkward.
giant.
Our audio sounds really good, by the way. Just let you know.
Oh no.
Oh, it's there actually.
Yeah.
What's she doing?
Wait,
Big
is
giant
this-
man.
I
And a
knew when I saw the
beanstalk.
stuff growing that he was going to be the giant. That's awesome. Oh. Yeah. I'm starting strong. Okay, this looks really good.
That's really good, yeah.
I like it. It's already a win.
Oh, dude, they got
Oh
sandwiches in this?
no, they can't believe they killed him.
Play day one on Game Pass. Okay. I mean, that's part of the course now.
Unless it's
Xbox One
Activision
and
game.
Windows 10.
Oh, is nobody gonna talk? Are they not gonna have people talking?
World premiere.
Thank God.
I would love it if that's all it was.
Just
Yes.
trailers. Trailer.
Just trailers back to back. Oh, what's this?
Oh.
Fallout. Guessing.
Fallout?
No.
I don't
No,
know.
it's not. It's too stylized for that.
Yeah, there's definitely not. Oh, is this the oh, no, never mind. It's not what I'm thinking of.
Oh, this is cool. I like the
That's
animation on this. What is this?
This reminds me of something, and I can't remember what it reminds me of. It looks cool though.
There was an adventure car game that they announced like a few years ago at E3 that I don't think we've ever seen anything of.
Oh,
I don't
no,
know
it
if
wouldn't
it's
be.
that,
They wouldn't be doing that. Nah, it's not. Whoa, raccoons. What is this?
By the way, I just want to say I'm watching their stream on my TV because they've been doing these Xbox conferences in 4K HDR. This
Yeah.
looks fucking phenomenal. This
Really?
looks so
Yeah.
good.
Nice.
It looks good not in 4K as well. Like,
Yeah.
there's something about it's just the way it's animated. It's great. What is this?
That's not Redfall, but
Yeah. Zombie.
You should say that for every game.
Oh,
That's not Redfall.
oh, this is huge.
What
You're
is it
just
with
big.
Today in Giants?
Yeah.
Resident Evil 8 DLC.
like knives.
I love my huh?
Whoa. He's a zombie man.
No. Well, hey, how about you guys?
I'm trying to guess what studio this is, but didn't Arcane just do
No.
Redfall?
No.
Yeah, Arcane did Redfall, yeah.
Okay, I can't
There's
think of who
two
this would be.
Arcanes.
Oh, there's two Arcanes.
Not helpful.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh.
okay.
Both part
Is
of
it-
Xbox Game
Is
Studio.
it Redfall?
Sneaky.
I genuinely can't tell because zombies are part of
Yeah.
Redfall, right? Or the vampires?
But that's vampires.
Oh,
What? This looks super cool.
maybe
Yeah,
this is
this
just
looks
something
really cool.
completely new. I think. They did say world premiere. I guess. Well, no, mind.
Yeah, it's a world premiere.
South
South
of
of Midnight. Okay.
Okay. Who's the
That's
studio?
pretty.
Steam,
Compulsion
okay.
Games.
That's cool if they include the Steam logo. I mean, they include Steam.
Yeah, it's coming to the Steam Deck, baby.
Yeah.
I'll have a look at
Play it
oh,
day
yeah.
one.
Well, we don't know what that. We don't really know what that was though.
No, Compulsion Games is made by ex-Arcane Studio devs. They
I was
also
gonna
made
say, is that-
made We Happy Few. That was it.
Ubisoft.
We have
Oh
a few.
my
Oh,
fucking
Star
God.
Wars.
Oh wow.
I didn't know Ubisoft was making a Star Wars game.
Yeah. I
We
didn't know
knew
that
about
either.
this already. Yeah.
Did we? I don't know.
Yeah. I think
Didn't
so.
know Ubisoft were making one. Have we seen some of that Ubisoft Avatar game? Have we seen that?
Yeah. There was a
I think
whole
so,
thing
yeah.
for an Ubisoft
Yeah.
Star Wars game. Like, it was a whole, like...
I
big-
thought the only Ubisoft Star Wars game we knew about was. I mean, the only Star Wars game we knew about was Eclipse and potentially a new Battlefront.
No,
And
isn't
then
there
that-
like
No,
Kotor
they
or
had,
something?
Ubisoft has an open
Oh,
world
yeah,
Star
Kotor,
Wars game. That was like a big deal because EA wasn't making them anymore. And the first thing we found out about was Ubisoft was doing an open world one, and everyone compared or making Assassin's Creed jokes.
Oh, okay.
So this is all I know about this game is it's going to be open world because that was what they were talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not as confident in that last game we saw now, because now that I know it's made by the We Happy Few people, because that game was a bit naff. It also looked really good from the trailers, but didn't turn out particularly great.
At least the art direction is good on it.
Yeah, I mean, it might be
Hopefully
great.
it's only
Still. It might be
gameplay, though,
great
so.
still. I just
Okay,
remember
so-
what We Happy Few was like.
You know what? I am going to say this. I do enjoy Star Wars games where you're not like a bounty hunter or a Jedi.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say, if this is an open world Star Wars game where you're just
Yeah.
some fucking person, that's sick.
Yeah.
That's cool. as
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You always got the opportunity to learn how to do Jedi stuff. Like, if there's different routes you can take, then
Yeah.
that'd be really cool.
And they're really mixing things up by making the lead a white female.
Kind of
So
like
that's
guy.
pretty interesting, yeah. And she's not even British.
So So we're not gonna see like gameplay, right?
Yeah,
At all.
so that's
This was all
the thing
gameplay.
That's 2 games in a row where we don't see gameplay.
here, 'cause-
Maybe this is gameplay. It's not gameplay.
No.
yeah, no.
I mean, it looks cool, but
Star Wars Outlaws.
I dig it. I dig the fact that if you're gonna go for a Star Wars archetype, do the scoundrel, do the smugglers, the Han Solo.
not even on Game Pass. It's not
Whoa,
even
they're gonna gameplay
gameplay
reveal is
later.
gonna be tomorrow.
Wow.
I guess Ubisoft just wanted it for their thing.
Fable,
Okay,
Sound
there-
of Midnight,
Oh my
Star
God.
Wars Outlaws.
Well, never mind.
Welcome
Here's
to
the
our
We
talking.
first-ever
we haven't
double
seen
feature,
gameplay
the
tonight
Xbox
yet.
Game Showcase, followed by a
The
deep
first
dive
thing?
into one
No,
of the
no,
most
they didn't
have gameplay. It was an
RPGs
engine,
Link,
but it
this
wasn't
is an
gameplay.
Xbox show. They only do
Starfield.
teasers.
Gaming is the most powerful of all entertainment.
You think any of
Gaming.
these games are coming out anytime soon?
It connects us.
That's true.
It's just
Fable is
incredibly
absolutely
and
not
awesomely
coming out
fun.
anytime soon.
That is why Team Xbox is committed to building the greatest place to play by partnering with the most ambitious of game creators and
Sarah
by
Bond is the
unleashing the
corporate
power
vice
of
president
the
of
gaming
Xbox.
community, enabling all of us
I'm
to play
looking
the
at her
games we
LinkedIn.
want with our friends anywhere, from mobile devices to PCs to consoles. The lineup we have for you today is just incredible. These are the works of the very greatest creative teams.
She
from
talking
around
to
the
me like
world.
I'm about to go into the
We
Pirates of
made
the
this
Caribbean
show
ride.
for
Stared
you.
into my
The
soul.
largest
Yeah, that too.
diverse fan base
She's
in
like, you're gonna
Xbox
have so much
history.
fun.
You are the heart and soul of Xbox.
Dude, I don't know what's
Your
up with the
passion drives us,
post-production, but
and
she
you are the
doesn't look
inspiration
real.
For the visionaries whose games we
Oh,
showcase
it
today.
can't- it's not as
Rendered on an
From me
Xbox Series
to
S.
all of
That
the
jacket,
Xbox,
that jacket doesn't
thank
look
you.
real.
Yeah, Jack does look.
Haven't we made
This
this
next
joke
game is from
before?
Thunder Lotus, the award-winning studio behind
Every
Spirit
year.
Fair, who've gone back to their
The
combat
post-production
Oh.
on some
with
of
an
these things are
amazing
insane.
co-op
This is the team that made the freaking was I think Jotun that one of the first games that I ever
Alright,
reviewed for
everybody.
this game.
It's
Oh,
time.
really?
Yeah.
Hey, it's time.
World.
Spiritfarer was nice. I played the demo. So hopefully this is
Thunder Lotus, they're the Spirit Fair people. Yeah.
yes. Is this Jotun too?
I never played Jotun.
It's fine.
I think the only game of theirs I played has. Let me look. Yeah, I think the only one I played was Spirit Fair.
Yeah, I don't think I played any of theirs. I think I remember Spiritfarer though. I remember when it was shown off.
I may or may not have reviewed that for. I don't remember anymore.
Who knows?
It's a roguelike.
It may be a roguelike. It's at least it's so funny because now whenever you see these kind of over-the-top isometric action games, you think roguelike, yeah?
Is this like you control multiple of your dead bodies roguelike? A game like this was announced at freaking the Game Fest. Oh, it's co-op.
Multiplayer co-op.
Alright.
Oh, it's like that fucking Divinity Sin game or whatever that has like 50-player co-op.
That's pretty cool.
It's crazy. It's an insane game.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of interested in this because for Jotun, one of the issues that I felt like I had was that even though the combat was fine, it didn't feel like there was outside of you fighting one enemy. I feel like there was too much going on. It was more like you walking around. So
33
player co-op is kind of it leads to more things happening and then doing an action game again. That's pretty cool.
Very unrealistic.
Oh,
in the
apparently
trailer.
I
If it was
made it.
real, everyone would be running towards the end of the cliff.
Payday 3! Oh god!
Payday 3.
Oh my lord.
Nothing to it.
That's
And then
crazy
they
to
work?
show this at a console event, considering that if like the console version of Payday 3 is anything like the console version of Payday 2, they'll just give up.
Oh no.
Yup, that's Payday. Yup.
Do people like
That
Payday?
looks like Payday, alright.
Alright, that's a dumb question.
Do people
Is
like
Payday that
Payday?
exciting? Is Payday that
I mean,
exciting?
people really like the first Payday. I have no idea if Payday 2 was as well received.
Payday 2 is
Payday-
one of the biggest games on PC.
Are you serious?
Payday 2 is like
Yeah.
one of the most polarizing things you'll ever play. It's simultaneously brilliant and also Like, why did they make this?
Yeah, I gotta ask. Payday 2 is free on Epic Games right now, and this gameplay looks kind of. Maybe it's just me. It just seems like very not too active until like right now. This part of the trailer.
No,
Yeah,
dude,
this is the Payday I remember.
Okay.
Just bank robbing extreme simulator.
Yeah, it's
It's
pretty.
it's a fucking bank
Oh shit,
robbing
was that a
game.
cloaker?
Now it seems like there's more going on in the game. Which is like, okay, this looks
Well,
more
yeah,
fun.
Payday is like comprised of both stealth elements and like going loud and going fucking crazy.
Okay. September
When the
21st.
stealth gives up, everything goes nuts.
That's my mom's
Coming
birthday.
September 3rd. Or whatever.
Happy
September 21st.
Was that a world premiere? Had we not?
Yes,
Did we know about
that was a world.
We knew
premiere.
about Payday there before.
We knew
This
about
is
the
a
game. We
Payday
didn't see any
3, though.
gameplay. No gameplay. No gameplay till now.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
Here we
whoa,
go.
what
Finally.
could this be?
Oh boy, world premiere.
That's
Whoa.
Gee.
World premiere 2 days late.
Gee.
Catherine 2?
At least it's in a high quality version of the trailer.
Yeah.
See, I played the portable port on Switch earlier this year, and I kind of gave up partway through because I got bored.
What are you playing?
I'm glad I did because this looks better. So
I have
Yeah, well.
never played a Persona game.
You should play a Persona game.
yes,
Preferably start with. I mean, I started with the first normal Persona game I played was Portable, but I'd say go through that. I guess if you want
Just play
yeah,
with
don't do
game
portable.
you
Not if
really
this is
walking
going to
around.
be here. Like portable is like so dated compared to 4 and 5, which is probably why they're remaking it.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, what's up?
Someone pointed out that some of the environments in that Payday 3 trailer were from the Hoxton Breakout.
Oh, huh.
Yeah.
Why didn't they show the other
This-
game Persona game?
Is this Assassin's
This is
Creed
Persona. What are you
Pirates?
talking about?
Ah, yeah, Persona 6. Finally.
This is not Assassin's Creed. This is the Xbox Game Studio.
Obsidian.
People don't like you very much.
Oh, is this Avowed?
Yeah, I think so.
Sent here to the living lands
Ah,
by an emperor who couldn't bother to come himself.
Where the fuck is the other Persona game?
We'll probably get it. They're probably just pacing them out.
fantasy gun.
To investigate some plague that seems to
Man,
be
Obsidian
corrupting
release a lot of
our very
games.
souls.
They do. They really do.
Yeah.
What was the last one that they
Want us
released?
to trust you.
A game called Pentiment, which came out last year,
I did not hear about that shit at all.
and Grounded also came out last
Okay,
year.
I know about that one.
Yeah.
Um,
They're working on. I'm assuming this is about. They're working on this and the Outer Worlds
The way
too.
you fight. The power you
Oh
wield,
yeah, this is definitely Avowed.
Yeah.
the secrets you keep. You're
I mean,
out
it looks
here
like a
to
good
save us.
replace. Like, you know, for people who have been waiting for Elder Scrolls for ages.
it has the
Or
vibe of it's a
destroy
little
us.
more compared to something like Elder Scrolls, a little more. I don't want to
Yeah.
use the word fun.
It's a little more clean. It's a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost
It's
like
a lot more like fantasy.
Yeah.
exactly.
What are you
It-
gonna do with
That-
it?
It's kind of funny because the Outer Worlds felt very Fallout, obviously, and now this feels very Elder Scrollsy,
yeah,
more
More fun,
fantastical.
yeah, like more. It's a little more colorful. A little more. You know what the word I'm thinking of is a more height. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, more hype than
Not
what the
for-
Elder Scrolls games have.
Yeah. That
Wow, a
looks
lot
good.
of 2024.
Yeah, we have not gotten to 2023 yet. I think.
2024, if they even
No,
get a
Payday
release
2,
date.
Payday 3 was 2023.
Payday
this
3
year.
is
That's
September
it.
21st.
Yeah, I think that's it so far.
Yeah.
This is not a world premiere, so why should I even care?
Okay.
Oh, hell
okay.
yeah, right.
Oh my
Fun.
fucking
And
god, is it
Lucasfilms,
another
what?
Star Wars game?
Yeep,
Or
it's
maybe
always
not.
Sea of
See,
Thieves.
Oh, wait, what?
They
Oh,
still.
Are they crossing
Yes.
over with Monkey
Crossover.
Oh,
Island?
okay, okay.
They're crossing
Monkey
over with
Island,
Miller.
yeah.
I thought that show would be a
Monkey
big hit.
Island would be a really good one. Yes,
Wait a
they
minute,
are. They're
Star- wait,
crossing
what
over
did we
with
Star Wars?
Monkey
I don't
Island.
understand.
Yeah.
Yes, that's actually.
Oh, that's actually
that's
sick.
a good
Oh,
yeah.
fuck yeah.
Welcome to the scumbag.
Okay, all right. I enjoy when crossovers make thematic sense.
Yeah. I still need to play that new Monkey Island
I
game.
guess we're playing this. I guess I'm installing this video game on my Xbox.
Dude, I will stream this with you
It's
guys.
time for our Sea of Thieves date night, babe.
Source Gaming's entering our Sea of Thieves era.
Our Xbox
I
era.
always did want to play Sea of
told you
Thieves.
no autographs.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
I see you have a meet and greet ticket. And I guess it's not every day that you get to meet the mighty pirate Guybrush Threepwood. The legend.
Is this
of
canon?
Monkey Island.
Boy.
The Chuck has turned the memories of his
Oh,
island
this is-
into a prison for
This is very exciting.
Yeah.
I've only played Sea of Thieves. I have 3 Sea of Thieves t-shirts that I got because I got them at E3 for free.
Okay.
And I wear them all the time. I've only played Sea of Thieves twice.
The biggest Sea of Thieves fan.
Both times at E3 before the game came out. And I'm like, that was neat. Anyways. This might get me to play it, though. Didn't they have a bunch
Yeah,
of...
I'm gonna say same as
Original
well.
story. Alright, next one.
I'm going to say it right now. So far, this has actually been a pretty entertaining...
World premiere.
I agree. It's been been quite good so far.
Another Xbox exclusive.
Nothing's been dragging, and I've seen some cool stuff. So,
All right, now get ready for
What more can I
Forza.
ask for? Oh my god! Why did I say anything?
I swear to God.
Sober. The next generation.
Okay.
Oh, Flight Sim. Okay.
All
Yeah.
right. Listen, I'm gonna say this.
Career?
Flight Sim actually is really good. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
what
it
the
is.
fuck?
Aerial 5. Oh, this
Guys,
is not.
I don't
video.
That is
think
not.
I don't think now's the time to roll
That is
this
the
out.
worst timing. First the Diablo 4 ad saying, what the hell do you get now this?
hell?
Really?
There's time and a place.
Only more
Mike.
timing.
Time and a
New
place.
York from
Listen,
Noctis
they were making a search and rescue game for years. I'm sorry. Like, what are you gonna do?
Oh man.
Divorced from any real world stuff, and understanding that you are a person that likes simulator games, I think this actually looks pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, Microsoft Flight Simulator was always really cool.
Yeah.
Spazzy, you know how you were making a joke about how they'll do a Forza movie to compete with Gran Turismo? They're gonna do a Flight Sim movie instead. They're gonna do a Flight Sim movie. It just makes more sense.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Uh-huh.
The movie.
You're telling me you're a pilot and all you've done is play video games?
Yes.
This is highly unrealistic. I'm gonna pop.
But the coach that's teaching you is who's the guy from Top Gun Maverick?
Oh, Tom Cruise.
Yes, thank you.
They won't get him. They'll get Miles, whatever his fucking name is.
Miles Morales.
Yes, Miles Morales.
Yeah, Miles Morales.
Spider-Man.
Miles
Famous
Morales.
Not Miles Teller, the actor, but Miles Morales.
Character.
Not their balloon trips.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
I wish it would come in 2024. Alright. Will it be 8 times bigger than the last Flight Simulator?
I was gonna say I can't wait to download fucking all 200 gigs. To
Oh,
fly
is this
hot
a
air
Dune game?
balloon.
Dune game?
Coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator?
Dude.
You get to use the
Oh my
helicopter
God.
from Dune?
Wow.
Yes! Yeah, okay. Game of the millennium,
That is
guys.
a pretty cool vehicle.
Gotta avoid the giant worms as you fly.
Another 80
can I
gigabytes
pilot
to your
the fucking
download.
The worms. Please.
Okay, I think they're like ornithopter, or it's with an O. I'm gonna
I
look
have
it
no
up.
clue. This looks like a dragonfly.
Ornithopters or ornithopters? Okay, I knew it was with an O. Okay.
Fucking hell.
See the film in theaters.
See the film in theaters. It's a bit late, isn't it?
Well, it's part two.
Now world premiere, but
It's
it's fucking
close.
Studios.
Okay, listen, I need some world premiere soon, guys.
Hi, Melina here.
Okay,
Speaking
Hellblade.
to you from our
Hellblade too.
performance capture
Hey,
When's the last time we saw
Melina.
this game?
Theory, where we
Like
have just
Game Awards
ramped
or
our
something?
shoots for Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. When we first showed gameplay for Hellblade 2, it was a look at some of the game's cinematic and immersive action, where Senua faced off against a gigantic troll on the Icelandic coastline.
When we first showed you Hellblade 2, COVID
Today, we're
wasn't even
taking
a
you
thing
deeper into
yet.
Senua's story, her personal quest, her unique perspective on the world, and the intimate journey that awaits you in Senua's Saga.
I never
What you'll
played the
see
first
today is
Hellblade.
all
I heard really
captured by
good
the
things
team
about
on
it.
Xbox Series X.
But they just
It's pretty captivating.
Yeah, it's like an experience. Like you play through it once and then you don't, you're done.
Mhm.
Yeah. It'll make you really like wearing headphones.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, even now I can
Jeez.
hear it.
Okay. All up in my ear.
Yeah, all the
Damn.
Has anybody actually played the game on Switch? Because I'd be very.
Again on
Okay.
Switch?
Yeah, they released it on Switch, yeah.
I don't know.
So remember, the first Hellblade wasn't a Microsoft exclusive. The studio then got bought later.
Oh.
it's a totally fine port.
Xbox Showcase ASMR.
It's never so simple. Wisdom has a price.
Yeah, the main character hears voices and they put him in like binaural like imaging. So it's like
Oh, wow.
floating around in your brain. It's some crazy
That's
shit.
really cool.
Do they still do that on the Switch?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
but it's
cool.
just through the headphones, so it's not like the Switch wouldn't be able to do that.
Uh,
The Switch, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
just doesn't look graphically as good, but otherwise plays fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
does it still sound just as good without headphones, or is it like really advised to play with headphones?
I think you'd have
I
to
mean, if
play with
you-
headphones. I just don't think you'd be able to get the kind of
Yeah,
binaural
they recommend
stuff
playing with
without it.
headphones or like
Yeah.
a surround setup.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can play it without, but it definitely adds to the experience.
Got you.
How can we make it happen? It's time to find out.
Maybe with some like really clever speaker placement, but definitely not like like right in front of you.
Mhm.
I'm here.
Watching more than one.
I'll say this: I think it's a good game, but like the actual
Where are you?
gameplay was like,
It's very
See-
basic. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
It's about the experience more than anything.
Their eyes.
Maybe I'll like pick it up again on the OLED because like that screen, it's so good.
Do something. Ask them.
What do you want me to do?
You were lost.
Why is Kylo Ren talking to me?
Because he's trying to get you to
What we will find.
admit the darkness that's in your heart.
What is this? Kingdom Hearts?
Also, damn, who color graded this footage? Why is the letterboxing gray?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
It's you.
Looks like the brightness has been turned up a bit too much.
Yeah, like I'm watching it on like an OLED screen. It does not look good. I mean, the game looks stunning. It's just the
It's just the video.
final pass.
You're mine. Your voices. All the parts of you that are broken. You can be whole. All the grief. All the rage. All the fear.
Everything I've seen. Everything I've done.
Actually, a funny thing about the Hellblade Switch port is all the loading screens are videos.
Videos of
Yes, I
what?
remember that.
I don't
I mean, videos of loading?
No,
Like-
because the game is all in engine on like PC and Xbox and PlayStation, but in Switch they changed like story moments to actually being like pre-rendered videos, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, so it's like the master loading?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty smart.
that's pretty clever. Yeah.
It like you really like. I mean, maybe on the OLED screen it's noticeable, but when I was playing on the regular Switch handheld, like it's pretty seamless.
I know that was the intention, but I was incredibly uncomfortable the entire time that trailer was playing.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
the game is
Yeah.
doing what it's supposed to be doing.
it's a lot to kind of throw on like the general gamer public in the middle
Yeah.
of
Oh, shit.
Oh,
hey Ichiban, it's like a Dragon 8.
Like Dragon 8. So is he passed out on the beach?
Oh shit,
like
he's
how
not
Mortimer
wearing any
showed up.
clothes.
I like how Mortimer showed up
Oh, no.
for the actual summer.
He really isn't wearing any clothes.
Oh no, Ichiban.
He's washed up on a new place without his equipment.
California.
Is he actually in America?
This doesn't look like Japan.
Looks like America.
Let's see where he is.
Perfect protection.
Oh my god! A stranger!
Yeah, he's sure not in Japan.
He's sure not in Japan.
That's cool.
We really get in the
Like a
JRPG,
Dragon 8
like-
coming to America.
If you have to play the game where Ichiban talks in Japanese but everybody talks in English, that'd be hilarious.
It would be.
Can't change the audio. Infinite Wealth.
Infinite
Wait,
Wealth.
what?
What a name.
Oh, it is 8. It is 8.
God,
Like,
video
it's-
games
it's
are so
alien.
back.
Yeah.
Early 2024.
Man,
Windows, what the
Mario
fuck?
Kart 8.
Xbox.
But not Game Pass though. There's some Game Pass.
The 8th game is always in.
Fallout.
Oh,
Ah!
Fallout
It's
76.
Colin's
Yeah,
favorite
there we go,
game.
Fallout 76.
Ooh. I can't believe we're actually getting Fallout 76 at Mojave.
I'm glad to be on the only live stream with somebody that plays this game.
Yeah.
From the heart of West Virginia to the depths of the pit. No matter if you roam alone or spend your time with friends.
Oh my god, the frame rate, what the fuck?
Good or bad.
There are relics to uncover.
I was gonna say, I don't even think 76 has a native next-gen version.
Are they getting one?
That is what this is.
It's a 20... What year did it come out? 2019 game?
Wasn't it 20?
I feel like it came out before that.
2018 it was 2017.
Yeah.
2018,
So it doesn't have a next-gen version.
Think you've seen it all, eh?
Maybe that's
Well,
what they're
how
announcing.
about this? Pack your bags for an escape of Epicurean bliss. Put your rad shield on and fix your hair up pretty.
I would love the
because
2D
we're
animations
headed
for
for the
Fallout.
boardwalk of
That's so cool.
Atlantic City. So there you have it. Now
Oh,
we're
dude,
going to New
fuck
Jersey.
make the wasteland your
Fallout New Jersey!
adventure calling when you're looking for some kicks. Answer the call of Vault.
Wow, this is super long.
Answer the call of
Yeah.
Vault 76.
I'm like, this is cute, but like maybe a
Play
minute
it
too
now
long.
with Xbox Game Pass.
All right, should I play it now with Xbox Game Pass, Colin?
You can play it now.
Hell yeah! Fuck yeah!
World premiere.
Premiere.
Right.
Is it on the Xbox? Okay, it's not on
Silk Song.
Xbox. Yes.
No, not so. Song.
No.
Long DLC? No, wait, no.
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
Capcom.
is this Onimusha?
It could be on
Oh, it might be on Onimusha, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh wow.
this was not on my bingo card.
Had they revealed an Onimusha game
No.
already?
However, it was on the
feel like
leaks.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel like I'd heard
I don't know if it
of
was
an
leaked.
Onimusha game. No, as in like leaks from like years ago, like listed up.
Hey, can you be Sengoku Basara instead? That'd be dope. I would love a new Sengoku Basara game.
When was the last Onimusha game?
2005 or 6. The last new one was
Oh,
that
the
long
last
ago.
ago. Yeah, not long ago.
Maybe this is a new IP. I don't know.
Nah, I imagine it's.
Does any of this look like Onimusha stuff?
Not
I don't know enough about
really.
Onimusha other than the general
It
vibe of it.
It doesn't really look like Onimusha at all, no.
This art style.
I mean, it has been
like,
such a long time that it could just be completely different.
Mm-hmm. I feel like making another Japan-style game when they've already got Sengoku Basara and Onimusha might be a bit much.
Sengoku Basara is different. That's like a historical game.
Yeah.
It's not historically accurate, but it's based on history.
Ah, okay.
Giant enemy.
This looks cool. This looks really cool.
It does. Whatever it is, it looks good.
I love the mix of like vibrancy that's going on here. Path of the Goddess.
It is a new IP.
Okay.
Game Pass? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
When's it not going to be on Game
Yeah,
Pass?
I heard some stuff about the Onimusha game, so it would be weird if it was shown now, given what I've heard.
Interesting.
Xbox Game Studios
presents.
General Motors' historic commitment to performance
Finally!
is embodied
Okay, there we go.
iconic brands.
And then after this, they'll bring a car on stage.
All right, guys, do you want to talk about something else?
The V-Series.R elevates Cadillac's competitive.
Forza is Forza. It has people who.
Yeah, I'm not like shitting on it like it's bad.
Yeah.
It is just not my thing.
Not your
The
thing.
legendary Corvette
Yeah.
No.
has been a celebrated champion for decades.
Yeah, it's still been pretty good so far. That Like a Dragon.
Continues that
I'm just imagining it being that
General
stereotypical
Motors is
start to a
proud
JRPG where
to
you're on a
usher in
boat
new era
with like
of
all of your
competition.
equipment, and then there's a
With the innovators
shipwreck, and then
behind
you
the
wake
new
up on an island with all of your
Forza
equipment gone, and your
Pretty
stats
close.
reset, and this is going to be the justification.
That would be interesting because
that a real car?
it's been
Yes.
oh shit.
Oh
we
my
do
gosh,
have a
I
car
was
on
right.
stage.
I was
We
right.
do
You were
have
right.
a car on
Don't
stage.
underestimate them, and they're real cars on
Holy
stages.
shit.
Oh my
The show
God.
is saved.
Cars.
Oh wow, they're going all out on
Cars?
this one. Probably
Yo,
because they forgot to put a car on stage last
It's been
year.
so long. It's been so long.
We're so back, bros.
What did you say anyway, Matt? What were you saying?
So we know Like a Dragon 8 is split between two parties, Ichiban and Joryu. It'd be neat if Ichiban was like in America, which I'm assuming is where he shored up at, and Joryu was
Yeah,
Japan.
that's 100% California.
That would be really cool, yeah.
What was that? Was it the
parties.
name I don't know or something like that for the other Like a Dragon game?
Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name.
Yeah.
That's going to be the introduction to new series protagonist Joryu.
Is that not? Never mind.
You know, weirdly enough, he has the same voice actor as Kiryu, but you know, Ichiban has the same voice actor as Nishiki, so it's not out of the question.
Oh, hold on. Oh, the name that wasn't the part of the name that wasn't translated for the Capcom game is Kunitsugami.
Kunitsugami.
It's Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Okay.
Okay. Is a new IP then.
So that's two new IP that they're working on. This and I guess also Exoprima as well, but then Pragmata.
That presents.
Yeah.
Redfall 2.
Capcom is not stopping with the bangers.
And all that ever will be.
Is it time
have seen betrayal.
for Elder Scrolls Online?
Yep.
I guess so,
Yep.
yeah.
Every year. Damn Fallout 70 Sisters. 70 Sisters, we're so back.
The one who knows.
And I just do not have the time to play any MMO. These things are-
Yeah, I'm the same. That's why I haven't got into Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft, and I've thought about getting into Final Fantasy 14 multiple times, and we're like, man, this game. Like,
From fate's flow, unseen forces move against me, hungry for forbidden knowledge. A mystery long kept hidden, a secret that threatens to unravel reality itself.
Yeah, this sure is an Elder Scrolls Online.
The frame rate is not great.
No.
How many expansions has this game gotten? Like 12 or something?
Yeah, it's like every Elder Scrolls world, like in one.
Yeah. I don't know if the YouTube audience will be able to see it because I think I'm streaming in 30, but it sure is choppy in this 60 FPS feed that I'm watching.
It doesn't feel like it in the Discord stream.
I'm also streaming the Discord at 30.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Save Tamriel.
Oh, it's finally over.
Yeah, I'm not bothered about Elder Scrolls Online. I wasn't years ago, I'm not now.
Please don't talk about it. Please don't talk about it.
Nah, I don't think they will. They said...
There it is!
They really are. They really are.
Told you!
Oh, it's the PvE stuff.
Could you imagine?
Over most of the city and they're rounding up Omnics.
Okay, I'm going to open my phone, and then I'm going to open up the page for Blizzard Activision allegations.
It is crazy. Like, there's still a pretty substantial Overwatch fan base, despite everything. But it's amazing to me how quickly this game went from like the biggest thing in the world to like an afterthought. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they stopped updating it because they were like, "We're working on a second one," and then it was an engine update, and then
the aspects of the sequel weren't in the game yet.
Yep, and that coincided with all of the allegations from the company, and
I say, let's give it to him.
Like, it's so crazy that they had to change one of the fucking like character names.
Yeah.
Here. Oh, that's cool.
I'm kind of glad I never got into Overwatch either.
I enjoyed it for like a minute. You know, for a couple months I played semi-regularly.
I still like Overwatch. I still play it sometimes. It's just that, you know, sometimes the best part about it is having people to play with.
Yeah.
On July 20th, 2021, the California Department of Fair Employment and Housing filed a lawsuit against Activision Blizzard for a lengthy 2-year investigation.
I knew it. August 10th? Okay, that's 2 months. Wait, that's 2 months.
It's only coming
to
to Xbox? What the fuck?
Why not show the new... Okay.
There we go.
That's not...
Yeah, that's the new characters, I guess.
I saw that. Not bad.
All right.
New hero stuff. A lack of ultimate game. Okay.
If
you like Game Pass Ultimate, will it just be a part of your account forever once you get rid of your subscription?
Who knows?
I mean, Overwatch is free now, isn't it?
Here's the other Persona game.
But no, it's free, but you have to pay for characters for like competitive and stuff, I think.
Oh, does it have gacha?
Like an account system.
Not gacha.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this game.
No,
not this game. This is like a
confused.
Mario plus Rabbids type game, but with Persona characters.
Oh, yep, yeah, sure is.
Yep.
Oh wow, it really is.
Yeah,
it's Mario and Rabbids are cool.
Yeah, I think it's made by the Persona Q people. Potentially. Team who works on that.
That's unlikely.
I know they're also the Triana Odyssey team, but I mean, I don't know.
Actually, Odyssey team is also working on a new Triana Odyssey, so maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Returning will be no easy feat.
I'm excited for this. I love the art style and it being fully transferred into like complete 3D. That's dope.
Yeah. I think it's the 2D animated cutscenes just remind me a lot of Persona Q.
Oh, absolutely.
3D models are a lot better. I mean, I like tactics games, and I like Mario and Rabbids, so this might be quite good, but I don't know. I haven't been sold on any Persona 5 spin-off.
I've never played a Persona game.
You didn't like
the Warriors game. I like Scramble actually. Scramble was really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the presents. Let's see.
We're looking at Starfield footage now.
Is this time? Yeah. Well, because they're gonna have to have it. They're gonna show it here at some point.
Is it the end already?
Stick around. I don't think it'll be the end. Yeah.
I don't know why they would show, and I guess to hook people into the thing. But we've seen so much Starfield over the years. Like we know what it is, and there's going to be a presentation after. So like,
I mean, have we seen so much Starfield over the years?
Yeah, there was like
one
time.
gameplay.
The last
I feel like
one.
we've only seen one gameplay trailer of it.
I believe there's only been
No,
one
last
gameplay
year
trailer.
they did like
They did a Starfield Direct last year too.
Didn't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess I didn't pay too much attention to it then.
That's your favorite game? Is that even out yet?
Really? Fallout 4? That's the one you're gonna pick?
They can't do New Vegas, so...
You can say
And
3!
They can't say 76.
Yeah.
Now you can.
No.
Now it's goated. Now it's the best game of all time.
Yeah, it's won the Colin Dram award for being
It's just like No Man's Sky!
cool.
Hell yeah.
You're part of Constellation now. Part of our
Is
family.
this game still coming out this year?
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah.
This is a big game for this year, so... Kinda
Yeah,
has
this is their
to.
one game
We
this
do not
year.
fully understand
Yeah.
all that is at work here.
I'm looking
I mean,
at more.
I don't see any reason why it would be delayed, to be honest, so...
I'm looking at more Persona 3 Reload screenshots. This game looks nice. The models look great.
I wonder if it's running on the Persona 5 engine or like an engine that they're going to be using.
It's
for
Unreal.
Persona 6. Oh, Unreal. never mind.
It showed Unreal at the beginning of the trailer.
Fair. I blanked on that.
Persona 3 Reload will feature entirely new side episodes for its cast of characters, and the OP has been completely redone, and scenes are more
Yeah.
vivid.
I mean,
cannot wait.
I hope in Persona 3 that they fix how the like social links work and stuff like that, because it was fucking ass in Persona 3 Portable. Like, it was so bad.
Whatever lies.
You can't even do social links with half your party until like halfway through the game.
Yeah,
Dumb.
it'll take a while.
You can't finish a social link with any female character in Persona 3 without dating them.
Yeah, I know.
This is where we belong.
You don't get anything for doing the social links other than being able to make better personas in Persona 3 as well, the original, and that's also
fine.
shit.
That's fine.
I don't know. I feel like you should have some sort of bigger incentive for doing it, other than story,
PC
or at least the
game.
characters have to be written better if they want it to be like
PC
that. A lot of them
game.
aren't. Yeah, stay tuned at the end of the showcase.
Cool.
The Starfield Direct.
Yeah, I know. But cool. I mean, it looked cool. Starfield
It's
is
just,
one I'm actually
it's
sort of
so
interested in.
funny for them.
There's more.
Like it's so funny for them to use direct. Like it's.
I do not like other showcases using the term direct.
They don't.
It's like-
Nintendo doesn't have a.
thing.
Oh my
Nintendo
god!
doesn't
It's
have a
Breath of the
fucking-
Wild. Speaking of direct,
I know that they don't.
I
but I still don't like
wasn't
it.
gonna say it because I'm like somebody's climbing, someone's gonna say Breath of the Wild. Solid.
No, you see, they're actually mountain climbing. They have a rope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mountain
Just-
climbing game.
It's Death Stranding, but with
With
an
rope.
alien, baby.
Well, with a rope.
Yeah, they're actually
This might actually just be a mountain climbing game. I like that style a lot. Never mind. It's
no,
not
this is
mountain
the
climbing,
part
just
where he
mountain
pulls
climbing
out
game.
his gun and it's a first person.
God.
I like the little blobby guy.
Yeah. It's Rex and Gramps.
That was cute.
I
Please show
don't know
more.
what they call this art style. Like, it's very specific. I feel like when you make houses.
Oh.
It's
Don't
called
not.
Runs on the Xbox Series S.
Yeah, this is like a
Also,
3D
oh god.
action adventure game about climbing.
Quality not final. You bet your ass.
Okay, do you do stuff besides climb? Like,
Yeah, it was just running a moment ago.
It's like, so it's like mountain climbing with a bit of parkour, I guess.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do the
Oh
platform.
man, this is like, oh, you're really climbing into some uncharted territory.
Oh, no.
I kind of lost interest when they showed
The
the
Don't Nod logo.
the Don't Nod logo, and also that the climbing was fucking Uncharted. You can only go up this way.
You're
Yeah.
something.
Climbing.
just
I
aren't.
like the way it looks. I think it looks fun.
It looks okay.
It looks like everybody's favorite part of Uncharted.
Oh, that was a
climbing.
cute joke.
Just climbing.
Climb fall 2023.
World premiere. And this one's about swimming.
Skull. Oh, never mind.
What the fuck were you gonna say?
Bones.
Skull and Bones.
Speaking of thieves, too. Oh, the Chinese room. That's the Dear Esther Machine for Pigs guys, right?
What the hell is secret mode?
Think so?
Yeah.
Secret mode has done Zool Redimension, Turbo Golf Racing. Some real good stuff, guys.
The Chinese room is the Dear Esther Little Orpheus people.
Gotcha, yeah. I mean, yeah, this looks, yeah.
I don't know what any of this is. This would be like a horror game. Does it feel like one?
I was gonna say, it looks like a Bloober game, but like,
That's it?
That's basically what Dear Esther
Oh,
and
Sumo Digital.
Amnesia Machine for Pigs are.
They did not show us anything.
Yeah, that was probably the worst trailer.
That was nothing. That was a whole.
Oh, there's some cinematic trailers.
Nothing.
The whole.
Oh, is this Hi-Fi Rush?
No.
No. It's got that little shadedness to it.
Another climbing game?
No, is that a sword or a snowboard? I can't tell. That's
No, it's a
sword.
sword.
Oh, that's snowboarding.
Snowboarding.
I feel about that. Yeah, there is both.
I'm not sure how I feel about the world art style.
I was about to say, I don't know. Like, this actually looks interesting, but yeah, the art style. I mean, not everybody has, millions and millions of dollars to develop a game, but.
I mean, it's better in the sparser landscapes. Like, some of those rocks are like way too busy looking. They look weird.
Yeah.
But I feel like this is the sort of game I will probably dig.
The character model looks great. Dungeons of Hindenburg.
And I kind of dig looks like there's some interesting puzzle aspects there. The world was shifting.
I just don't like how detailed the rocks are. It makes it too busy.
Yeah, the style of those
the sharp filter is on. Oh,
Are you
Lord, why?
fucking?
There's no way.
Johnny Silverhand. In the upcoming
they already had Richard Ayoade. We don't need another celebrity cameo.
He's gonna say the thing, isn't he? Was it "You're wonderful"? What was it? What did he say? You're breathtaking. Thank you.
And introduces
You're magnificent.
Secret Agent Solomon Reed.
In 2077, what makes someone a criminal?
Be a part of this game with you, man.
Released in 2077.
Cyberpunk 2077 going to Atlantic City.
An unexplored part of Night City. And rescue the President of the new United States of America. Expect a massive expansion, twists, secrets, and plenty of stuff to do.
You could show me these things, Keanu.
Red just keeps raising the bar.
I mean, nothing's gonna top Will Arnett looking like real life BoJack Horseman.
Oh yeah, he woke up.
Series X and S.
Kidnapped Will Arnett.
I'm guessing you want to see.
I like that one tweet.
And so,
my
honor and pleasure.
I like that one tweet that said he looked like he was at a CIA
official
blast.
trailer for Phantom Liberty.
That's me. I am the Phantom Liberty.
What the fuck was that?
There's gotta be a way out of this.
Somebody posted a true safe fact. The Cyberpunk DLC was behind the Sonic booth. Everyone was at the Sonic booth instead.
Yep, makes sense.
V. My name is Songbird. I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. I know about the bomb ticking in your head. And I can save your life.
It's okay, guys. They can still show Silk Song.
I need you to get to downtown.
Don't say it's over until it's over.
Exactly.
Could you imagine if it was the fucking closer and it's like shadow dropped?
Oh god,
it's
that'd be crazy.
now.
That'd be
Out
better.
today.
On Game Pass.
Sleeper agents.
Yeah, out exclusively on Game Pass.
Exclusively. Yeah. You can't even buy it. It's only on Game Pass.
Yeah. You can only play it for free on Game Pass.
Yeah. You can play for free for $14.99.
Her safety is the top priority. Shit! They catch us out here, we're dead. Wait.
I did like the Cyberpunk anime. I watched that a few weeks back.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
That was really good. Yeah.
I've been meaning to play Cyberpunk now that it's like a finished, like it's a done video game.
Oh, you got the DLC's coming. It's not done.
Someone ratted us out.
As in, it's not
The base
breaking
game.
apart.
The base game.
I know. It's just
Yo, what's up, Knuckles?
People get hurt. Bodies.
Knuckles.
Just want what Songbird
Knock,
promised
knock.
me. The cure.
Situation's changed. I need to know if you're with me.
Illusion of freedom draws in the desperate. Pick your truth, V.
Come on, got iron in your hand.
They could do something cool and show David Martinez in the trailer.
Pull the trigger.
If I don't do anything and do
Pull the
anything,
trigger, Tails.
I'll die.
September 2023. 2026? 2023.
Phantom Liberty 2077. Comes out in September.
Will it be on Game Pass? No.
No, it will not. No Game Pass for you.
All footage captured in game.
Oh,
statement.
wait. This is not Forza.
No, we had Forza
We
already.
had that already. I saw Cardiff, my
Every
boy Billy
road.
went there.
Is it a motorway sim?
Is it a sim game?
Yeah, it looks like it.
City Skylines
It looks
2.
like a city building game, yeah.
Wait, the City Skylines 2 or City Skylines 3? That got announced already.
What game got announced?
City Skylines, or whatever it's called.
Ah, okay. Got a sequel to that. Yeah, everyone's saying, people saying City Skylines too.
Okay. It was like a drastic visual departure for the way City Skylines. Huh? Wait, what?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, no. That's still pretty. It's like a, at least what I remember seeing of the City Skylines trailer on Switch. This is like a very drastic like graphic change.
When I think
Yeah.
of games I want to play on a controller,
A sim game.
But this is not one of them.
Jesus Christ.
Someone should make a sim game that's also a tower defense game that's also somebody places a giant monster and tries to destroy your city game.
You mean like
It's like SimCity on SNES.
Is this like a mobile game already?
In the town.
Well, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't play too many mobile games there, Phantom. But, like, I think it would be fun. Like, you literally have other players joining, like, and doing invasions, trying to destroy your cities like a giant monster or a fleet of aliens.
the
or something.
mother base system from Metal Gear Solid 5.
But an entire game.
But whole cities.
Yeah,
But
but
City Skylines was
I
the one
think
that
that
came out
would
and
be
was just
fun. I'm
terrible at
sorry.
start.
No, City Skylines was actually good.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody. I've never played it, but I've heard.
I think I'm getting it mixed up with that SimCity game that
Yeah,
released.
the
and was
SimCity
terrible.
game is the one you're thinking of.
Yeah.
world premiere?
Oh boy.
Silk Song Dead. Oh, huh? Wait,
No,
what?
Atlas again.
Studio Zero. Wait, is it the Project Fantasy game? Finally? Oh wait,
The what game?
that's Persona 6. It's Persona.
What?
What if the world? What the fuck?
Is it Persona 6 Project Fantasy?
Yeah, what the hell is this?
Is this finally Project Fantasy actually?
Yeah.
Please?
It has to be. It can't be anything else.
Oh hell yeah!
What
It's
game?
been. Oh no.
Project Re-Fantasy.
Project Re-Fantasy.
Yes.
What is
Never
that?
heard of it before, yeah.
Medieval Persona.
I'm gonna say it looks like a weird mix of Persona and Shin
It
Megami
is
Tensei.
just medieval Persona.
Okay.
the main character's like freaking.
You see, they got fucking social links. This is just
Yeah,
This is what I
medieval
thought.
Persona.
This is what I thought that Fire Emblem persona. I think they was going
Pokemon
big.
Sessions.
Before it went idle ways.
Yeah, like when the only thing we got from it was like an announcement.
Oh my gosh.
But the UI looks very Persona. Yeah,
This
no,
is
that
very
looks
Persona, yeah, this
extremely
is Persona
Persona,
5.
yeah.
Is the frame rate supposed to be like that?
Yeah, I would
I
say the
was
frame
gonna
rate
say,
looks
are they
terrible.
showing the? Is this the Switch version they're showing? This has to be multi.
Metaphor.
Metaphor
Refantasia.
Refantasia.
That's a title.
There is no
Yeah.
Persona 6.
It's
Okay.
We ran out of
Studio Zero.
This is the Atlas game you have to buy.
Different
We
developers.
ran out of commentary to say on modern day Japan.
No, it's different developers.
I'm glad Fantasy, exists. I'm kind of disappointed that it looks very Persona.
Yeah, it looks extremely Persona-esque.
Story team. Never mind.
Banner Saga trilogy. Okay. Interesting.
Humanity's cities have fallen. Our people's only
The Banner
means
Saga
of
is like one of those really
is to
interesting
seek
series. It's like
sanctuary here.
shockingly popular, but seems
In
to
the
have like no
belfry.
cultural impact whatsoever.
Well, yeah, because they're not
must
like
explore
gamer
this
games.
world.
Yeah.
To find the origins of
I hope
the
they end
sea.
on this game and just be very
I hope
funny.
not.
This is the last game.
I was gonna say, like, if this is an hour long, these are like a hell of a slew of games to end on.
Yeah.
Ending on Metaphor would have been really very good for them.
Bold.
Yeah.
At least Atlas had a third game.
Yeah.
Didn't get leaked.
Didn't get leaked. I'm very happy about that. Yeah. I just, wish it didn't look so Persona-ish because now I'm a bit disappointed. I was really hoping for like more of its own identity in some more
felt
more
to
ways
me
than
like
that.
it was a cross between Persona and Shin Megami Tensei. Like it has loads of elements of it that look Persona, but like the way the art was drawn in some.
This game better be free on Game Pass.
Like how
It is on Game Pass.
SMT 5 did
Okay,
it.
there we go.
Yeah.
This
It has
is
the Persona art
exactly the
style.
sort of game.
Yeah, it's like more the shading and stuff.
It was still cell
like the
shaded.
artwork.
That's exactly the sort of game you
As
see
in, like, the 2D
on Game
artwork and, like,
Pass
the menus and
and
stuff.
randomly download and play over a weekend.
And the character
Yeah,
art.
it is still
3D
Shigenori
models- 3D
Sojima.
models were-
Maybe if they had gotten a different character design and stuff.
No.
Oh boy.
The character designer looks the same. It's more like
It is the
art
same. It is the
style.
same.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right.
In Exile, okay.
Yeah, it's steampunk.
The Outer Worlds 3.
This city is a miracle of progress. A finely tuned, delicately balanced machine.
Oh boy, steampunk.
I don't know
robot.
if I can
That
handle
sounds
another
so.
Bioshock
I
Infinite.
was about to say that sounds so fucking Bioshock.
Yeah.
Thank you. You fucking.
I mean, I will.
You
play
interrupted
it,
me and said it
But
before
it
I
only
did.
takes one rebellious little gear to ruin everything.
I've never felt anything myself in my life.
In my life.
Will the gunplay be good though?
If you alter our past,
It wasn't last time.
if you threaten what I have built, there is nowhere in space or time.
I thought that came from the trailer, Spazzy. I was very confused. I was like, why'd she say that? Why did they always have to do the slow-mo shit? Why?
Because it looks cool and it's cinematic.
Everything looks boring.
Okay, that's
Time travel,
interesting.
then I guess.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
You can either be steampunk or you could be
Yeah, I guess it's like oh, what was that Raven Software game?
Words
Oh fuck.
before my friend puts one in
It's
your
reminding me of that, like that crossed with Bioshock Infinite.
Fuck. Oh, never mind.
This
Revolution.
looks. It
Okay.
looks kind of cool, but I will need to see more of it.
I figured this was a new
Wow.
game because it's in Exile, coming in due time. Okay.
That's
Showing
2025, but they don't want to say it.
Thank you all for joining us.
Well, that
One
was
last thing. One last thing.
I'm excited to see 11
Sucks on,
games
baby.
showcased from our first-party studios. We opened with Fable from Playground Games.
He's like, we
which
have
brings the
games.
franchise into
I don't
modern
think that's
era
Phil. I
while
think that's an
staying true to its
imposter.
British style
Among
and
Us?
humor. Compulsion and In Exile shared their
What is
first
he wearing?
original experiences since joining Xbox.
He's wearing a
with
Hexen
South
shirt.
of
What the
Midnight
fuck?
And Clockwork Revolution.
That's
and
a
we
pull.
are thrilled at how Avowed
The final announcement of today.
released next
Exit
year
2.
from the
We're doing it,
That
guys.
looks pretty good. I will say.
I would actually love a Hexit port or new game. I love Hexit so much.
I don't know what that is.
It was a puzzle. It's like hexagonal puzzle Xbox Live Arcade game.
No.
Xbox Arcade, I mean.
Hexen is a Raven Software RPG made in the Doom engine.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's Magic Doom.
It looks no Hexen.
I said Hexit.
Both built for Xbox.
I was going to say it looks more like what Colin describes.
No, I said Hexit. That's why I said Hexit. Not Hexen.
You had the wrong game.
No, I have the right game. You just looked at it wrong.
Like Star Wars
That Hexen shirt though has such a shitty print on it. Did Phil fucking order it from AliExpress?
33 Immortals.
He did it himself. Phil did it himself at home. It's his new hobby.
I had an iron on.
Capcom and more Persona games coming to Game Pass. Thanks to our
more Persona games than you can say.
I'd also like to congratulate the Studio Zero team on Metaphor Refantazio. It's great to be able to premiere what is next from the creators
Just doing
of Persona
3 Atlas
here
games
in our showcase. We are focused
Good for them
on
not
putting
having
our
it, though.
players
Because he's just like
and
the
game
biggest games we've got of the
creators
Persona ones.
in
Shit.
everything we do.
Could have mentioned all of them.
No matter if you choose to play on Xbox, PC, or over the cloud, all gamers are welcome here at Xbox. When it comes to our consoles, we have heard your feedback on 2 fronts. First,
Wonder where
we
this
have
studio is.
significantly increased our supply of Xbox Series X, making it easier for fans to find globally.
I don't
Second,
think that was a
we
thing.
know you've wanted more storage with Xbox Series S.
Is this the fucking
Excited to
Xbox
share we
anthem?
have
Like
some
the
news
patent
there
speech?
as well.
Are they ending on Series
hardware.
S with
Oh my god, is it
more
actually new hardware?
data?
It's bad.
Fuck off!
Series S in
Just
black.
a black Series
It's
S!
a Black Series S.
This is the dumbest thing you can end on. Yes.
Oh no!
That's 2 showcases where they showed off hardware.
Oh god, the first console to sell less than 10 units! Who the fuck asked for this? It's the 350!
September 1st. That's crazy.
What are they doing?
I think the people complaining.
Yeah, show something else. Do not end with that.
Comprehensive deep dive we've
Okay, I feel like the people who are complaining, Phil, I think the people who are complaining about Xbox Series S not having enough space already own one, and will not buy a new one.
Our solution to this problem was to release new hardware.
Do we have to watch this?
Oh wow! Okay, so we are just going straight into the Starfield Direct.
What
do we want to do? Do we not really care about watching it? Because I'm fine with.
I mean, we could watch it if we want to.
Well, like, what does the group think?
I'll pass.
Okay.
Were there any other showcases happening at the same time?
No.
Let's keep it on in the. Let's keep it on in the background just so there's footage, and then we can just talk about the actual thing. So, all right, what do we think of
that? Was like the worst way to end that, man.
That was,
yeah.
It was pretty solid, but like, it was pretty solid.
Fuck! Why does he look younger?
It's Tom Howe.
It's that Xbox money.
That looks scary. Ugh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah,
it's all the.
I agree. I agree with you, Spazzy. Like, it was a really good presentation. It had a really strong start. It had quite a lot of games that looked interesting and nice, like, variation.
We are conditioned,
but then they finished it on like the lowest possible note they could.
And we're conditioned to expect a big reveal at the end of these. Like that, we just are. And like the entire last 10 minutes was like,
yeah.
Cool.
It feels like they should have ended it on Starfield and then transitioned into the Direct naturally from that, instead of ending it on this weird
if you don't have an announcement or something, then yeah.
Hey, Xbox, if you want to upcharge me on a Series S, put a fucking disk drive in it. Let me play used games on it. Why
No,
make it
screw them.
more expensive? It's supposed to be budget focused.
You can use used games on it. They use digital games that you already purchased. What do you mean?
Just lower the price of the hard drives. There you go.
How much does the Xbox Series X cost? 500?
500.
Oh goddamn.
The Series S
geez.
is already like a terrible deal because like you could just buy a last generation like Xbox One X.
Or you could just buy Verizon like you did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But no, like it's like it feels so neutered. Like it like ugh.
It's for a budget console. I don't dislike it, especially if you have multiple Xboxes in your house and you do most of your shit digital.
That's the thing. It's like it exists in a space that's like so niche. It's
exactly.
like if you want to buy an Xbox that is tiny and fits on a desk and isn't your main Xbox.
The engineering for it is impressive. Yeah, like if you were to, and the space is the other issue, but the thing is, like, then you're increasing the price, so there's no incentive to get it as a budget console. Like,
right, and you're you're getting the worst version of like current gen games.
Yeah, like, but it's not like a bad thing to have it. But the other thing too is that for what? Like, it's either a Game Pass machine or if you're really into first party Xbox.
If you're really into buying games full price digitally.
Yeah.
But there's like using the Series S.
Well,
man,
you say that, but there's always like a billion digital sales every year.
We meant to do a Series S discussion at one point, but I feel like my biggest issue with the Series S is it feels like every single time I want to do something, I have to be like, oh right, this thing sucks. It's like, oh, I want to play an Xbox 360 game, and it's like, oh right, I don't get any of the One X enhancements. It's just like the game. And then it's like, oh, I want to play an Xbox One game, and it's like, right, you don't get any of the One X or if there's no next gen version, you don't get any One X enhancements. So it's just the base Xbox One version of a game, which feels really lame in certain situations. Like it's very strange the Series S can only run Red Dead Redemption 2 at 720p for a new system.
Well, I mean, isn't that part of the reason why it's budget? Like,
but see,
it just can't run things as well, but it can run everything.
Yeah, but you're still paying like $300 for like a box that doesn't.
Nobody paid
$350.
Yeah, now you can pay a little bit more.
Yeah. But see, this highlights the actual issue with that presentation. It's that this is what we're talking about, and this should not be what we're talking about because they actually showed cool games. But this is the last thing we were exposed to, and it was dumb.
I really agree with what Nanten was saying. It should have been the case that like, oh, the last thing is a Starfield trailer, but then because it's like a Starfield trailer, you don't even know that they went into the Starfield Direct. They should have just like immediately put you in it, so that way we would actually still be actively watching and not even realize, oh, that was a Direct.
Yeah. I think that would have been better than even just I guess I understand why they wanted to announce it as a Starfield Direct because there's a lot of people who are excited for this. But yeah, the transition would have been a lot smoother, and the Starfield trailer was like pretty decent. So like that would have been an expected but much higher end point than a fucking black version of the series.
I mean, I don't feel like they need to like have put in a Starfield trailer in the middle to let people know, hey, there's gonna be a Starfield Direct. Because if you end up watching the stream somehow, you know that there's a Starfield Direct by the thumbnail
it's in the title.
It's literally in the title. You know what's
oh wow,
happening.
Starfield. Well. But all right, let's talk about the rest of it because I think the rest of the showcase was pretty good. Fable was a pretty strong start. It was a CG trailer, but it's had all the sort of charm you'd want from Fable. So, and I'm personally just assuming the gameplay of it is going to be very similar to the gameplay of Fable 1 through 3. So just making sure that they can get the right kind of a vibe that Fable had is a good thing to have to show. All the Atlas stuff was obviously we already knew most of it except for that last one, and I don't know how I feel about that last one as well. Like, I guess I'll have to see. I think the modern day setting helps to make Persona a bit more interesting of a game. Going to a fantasy setting sort of makes it feel very generic. So if it's just a typical RPG but with the social link elements thrown in, okay, I suppose, but it's nothing like massively out there that.
It's about to restart. Okay, Lord. Oh, never mind.
And Sea of Thieves, though, Sea of Thieves, Monkey Island, was pretty good.
I don't play Sea of Thieves. I have nothing against it though, and every time they show it, I'm actually very interested. Oh wow, that's a really cool thing that they're doing. It's the most harmless game ever.
Yeah, it's because I don't play MMOs that I'm not massively interested in Sea of Thieves, because you need like a team of people and it's something you have to play on more on the regular. But like, if there was ever a thing to get me into Sea of Thieves, I think a crossover like this is far more in line than say like the Pirates of the Caribbean crossover. Like that, I mean, that one was thematically fit, but I think the humor of Monkey Island really works for Sea of Thieves.
Yeah,
I expect it to be a really funny and engaging story campaign.
Yeah, I think Clockwork Revolution was meant to be their big thing at the end, and it looked cool. But like, I need a little bit more. I feel like a lot of games start looking, even when they have kind of novel settings or ideas, it's like you can change things in the past and it affects the future, and also it's steampunk, and those that should be interesting, but like, I guess there's just so many games now that everything just reminds you of other games.
Yeah, I think my thing with it is when I first saw it, my first thought was BioShock Infinite.
Me
like,
too.
I think everyone else seemed to think
BioShock.
it looked very, and the gameplay did nothing to make me think it wasn't BioShock Infinite still. And I mean, I like BioShock Infinite when I first played it. It's sort of a game that's gotten worse with time.
Yeah,
but this could be good. I'm not like going to rule it out.
I think it looks interesting. Like, I honestly do. I just need I need a demo or more gameplay or something, you know?
Yeah, I think it not having any kind of release date whatsoever in due time doesn't help it, because I mean, we might not see this game till 2025. Nintendo has a problem of revealing games super close to launch date, so it's hard to know what they've got coming up. But Microsoft has a problem of announcing games way too early in advance, so you can see something and then forget about it by the time it comes out. And this is definitely one of those games, because I will not remember Clockwork Revolution until it pops up again next E3. The typical Microsoft stuff looked good. The flight sim was a slightly awkward trailer given the timing of everything, but it still looks like a lot of fun. City Skylines 2 looks like a lot of fun for people who like that sort of stuff.
It's definitely a flight simulator.
That South to Midnight, whatever it was called, the We Happy Few devs one, I really like the art style of that. I thought
they didn't show us anything.
But they didn't show us any gameplay, and I'm super cautious because of how We Happy Few ended up turning out. So
is that game really that bad? Because that is one of those games, because it was very what's a dystopian book, Brave New World, that is obviously ripping off. It doesn't matter. But I thought it looked interesting. I never played it though. It sucked.
Yeah, well, it had a really cool art vibe to it, a really good look. But then when it came out, it was like a super buggy.
Okay.
Like, it was like just not a very polished game when it first came out. It was glitching all over the place.
Yeah.
And like, in terms of what you actually did, it was kind of just like a first-person shooter where you had to go and, you know, collect things and then run to the other side of the map and get things and like that. It wasn't massively exciting the way it was paced.
I'm sorry, I just like
relied on its vibe, but the glitches ruined it. We Happy Few, and why it wasn't very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like it was like one of those like early examples of like an early access game where at some point they were just like they had like way bigger plans for the game, but then at some point they were like, oh no, fuck it, we'll just like cap it off as like a 1.0 and cash in on the it's a finished game for now trend.
Which just Just Ant, the climbing game.
Wait, this is still Starfield?
Yeah,
it's still Starfield. Just Ant, I guess I'll see that, and that other one, the one that had like too busy of a background. Those are like the two games that I think could be really interesting when they come out. Like they have
Yeah,
the potential to be really good. They
Dungeons of Hinterberg is the one
yeah,
you're
they
talking
both looked like that one. They both looked a bit too early right now. Like there was clear, like they were clearly early in development. You could see some rough animations and.
Except for Jusant.
Wait, look.
As well?
Jusant had some rough animations. I think.
That's interesting.
During...
I think that one comes out sooner than
that one does come out sooner, but it still could be somewhat early footage. We don't know when they recorded this.
Right.
But like they both look like they have potential to be pretty fun games. We'll just have to see. Jusant kind of does need to do a bit more for a game that seems based around climbing. The fact that the climbing isn't as freeform as it is in something like Zelda is kind of wild.
I think they're trying to be a little bit more. I don't know if I want to say realistic, but I think it's more gear based and stuff. But from the way it looked, things were set up, so it felt like like you're just doing like Uncharted, like or Tomb Raider or whatever. I'm climbing this way.
There were magical aspects to it that assist you in climbing. So it seems like it's a mix of like regular climbing, but then also as you traverse, you'll gain abilities that make it that add to make it more interesting or lead you to different paths and stuff like that.
Yeah, I feel like what you've got to do with a climbing game like this is you've got to make the climbing like really interesting if that's going to be the focus. Because I mean, climbing in Zelda is not exactly interesting. It's more the fact that you can do it to get to somewhere interesting.
Yeah.
If they're building an entire game around climbing different surfaces, that itself has got to be fun to do. And I mean, it's not in games like Uncharted and Tomb Raider. It feels just more like a way to navigate.
Exactly.
In order to like make it, even if the climbing isn't very overly interesting, whatever you end up getting to still has to be interesting. And it seems like there are like little cities, villages, or even
watching the Starfield stuff right now. I have to say that the thing that I find the least interesting in any video game is character creation now, because we've gotten to a point where character creation in games, if you want to spend 3 hours making a character, it'll be great, and if not, it'll look like a generic person, and every game has that. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like
a lot of games have that. I mean, it is always. I guess they're showing it off because this will be the first one in Bethesda that had to have character creator. But yeah, we've seen this sort of. It would almost be like if it didn't have this kind of character creator, then something would be wrong.
Oh, dude, the teeth slider.
Yeah.
yeah. Like just like seeing some of the stuff in the background. There's some interesting stuff going on with this game, but it's Starfield.
Yeah, I mean, I'm somewhat excited for Starfield. I don't really have it. I could play it on my PC, I suppose. But like, I'm more excited about this than any of the other.
You can play it on your Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Bethesda games.
I think that Dungeons of Hinterberg might end up being a game that I absolutely love, but maybe not.
Dungeons of Hinterberg was weird because it wasn't just like there was a lot about it that I think looked cool. But it wasn't just the busy backgrounds, which I think
the animations looked a little.
The animations looked a bit janky.
Yeah,
the running animation in particular looked really awkward from behind.
Dungeons of Hinterberg could be like incredibly dope if the action is really good, if the puzzles are really interesting.
Yeah.
But for me, it's just like if it hurts to look at, I don't know, because I really like the character models, but like the amount of detail that is on the landscapes, it makes it feel like the entire like part of the game has a sharpen filter on, and I hate that. I don't want to have it be the case that I enjoy playing this game, but I also can't stand looking at it. That's gonna really suck.
I think the game I'm most excited about is Still Wakes the Deep, because it could be anything. There's so much potential.
Which one was that?
Nothing. They just zoomed in on a thing.
Yeah, that was the worst trailer. That was absolutely the worst trailer.
It's underwater and it's scary. Is it like a weird Lovecraftian horrors? Is it a giant shark? Is it a deep reflection of what it means to be a person? I don't know. It could be anything. There's a door.
That was like the vaguest of vague trailers.
It could be an entire game about opening doors. It could be. That's what I got from it. You have to learn how to open doors before you drown. It's like games that have like little safe cracking sections. That's the entire game.
That's the entire game.
I don't know. Like you can do those sort of teaser trailers if you are a huge studio that people are waiting for a specific type of game from, or if it's like a new game in a long running series. But you can't do that for Still Wakes the Deep. Come on.
Yeah, a new IP from a small studio.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Anyways, yeah. I mean, what other games were there that
Avowed?
Avowed, yes, Avowed.
I think Avowed looks sick. Yeah, I
Elder
like
Scrolls, but
Yeah.
brighter.
Avowed looked like it could be fun.
Yeah,
Avowed looks. I mean, if you like Outer Worlds, I'm sure Avowed would be really good. Like,
Yeah.
same devs and all. But yeah, Avowed looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
we're getting a good renaissance for the old Western RPG Bethesda sort of pushed onto everyone in the 2000s.
Yeah,
even with Starfield as well being a part of it.
Has anybody here played a lot of Outer Worlds? Because I've played like maybe 5 or 6 hours of it, and like I couldn't get over the fact that the entire plot vibe was just capitalism bad. Like so hard.
No,
there seemed to be nothing else about it.
It's very basic. It's really unambitious, which is
yeah.
It's like so surprisingly unambitious and linear. Not that it's like an overall bad game, but like
yeah,
you really do feel like at a point that they just like completely ran out of stuff, and you're just like, oh, I'm still doing this.
Yeah, like and like I said, like
going.
the dialogue and story is like kind of like eye rolling sometimes. Like that's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, good. Because it's just because I have Game Pass, so I'm like, let me play this game, and I couldn't get into it.
It feels like a game that it's just like so mean to say, but it feels like a game they were like only able to like get across if they were to pitch it as like it looks like Fallout kind of.
Yeah, but it's not like as fun to play as Fallout.
Because it isn't Fallout. Like I'll give it that. It is not a Fallout.
Yeah.
It definitely like isn't trying to be Fallout, but like
it looks like
aesthetically.
Yeah. Did we talk about Fable? Because that was
we talked about Fable at the start, and it's good.
It's good. Fable good.
Yeah. There's that not Onimusha game that Capcom showed off, the Kunitsu-game.
That looked alright. Yeah.
Looked alright. It's interesting to have a new IP like that. I wonder. Obviously, I know there was the rumor about an Onigashima.
That is a weird looking dinosaur thing. I like the way
game.
that monster looks in Starfield. Sorry.
Yeah, I wonder if it's been like rebranded or something. Like whatever their original idea was for the Onimusha, it was like maybe this is too far away from what Onimusha should be. But they rebranded it as a new IP.
Kind of Devil May Cry to Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Path of the Goddess looks really interesting. I wonder how crazy the combat can get beyond just what we see. Because like the combat that you do that of course affects the world visually. That alone is crazy. But if it can get like the actual like combat movement and actions that you can perform are even crazier than, are just as crazy as how vibrant the game just looks, that'll absolutely be more of a banger than it already looks.
Yeah,
I can't wait to play that game because it's coming. That one was coming to Game Pass day one, right?
Yeah, I think so. Probably. Yeah. 33 Immortals also look kind of fun. Just 33 co-op game. It looks very simple, but it also looks like the sort of game where just having loads of people running around kind of makes it really fun.
I hope the game does well, though. That's my thing about it. Because I mean, I assume Spiritfarer did well, so Thunder Lotus probably has an audience, more of an audience now. So now for something like this, where it's a roguelike, but also you're also playing with like 32 other people. If you can invite friends, that can take away part of the if you don't have a complete party of 33 people. But if I just hope that the game could still feel fun without having a full team, or even if you could turn that off and just limit how many people you want on your team. I think I'd like that as well, because there might be some people who try to fuck around and mess up your game.
By the way, I just wanted to go back to the Series S for a second.
Yeah.
You're really bothered by that, huh?
Oh man.
They should, if they sold for $50 a little external like optical drive.
Yeah, seriously. Like that's
You know what? For sell for $100 a terabyte hard drive with an optical disc that you can plug into your.
I was gonna say, I feel like they should be dropping the price of the Series S, not
Yeah.
raising it.
Yeah.
Because here's the issue. Here's like the conundrum with the Series S. Because the Series S is focused as like a budget system for people who don't have a lot of money. But like in context, that means that it's like, oh, well, if you don't have the money to buy a $500 console plus Xbox Live plus Game Pass plus physical games, surely you like this is for people who have $300 plus Xbox Live plus Game Pass plus digital games. It feels very like self-defeating because the actual gap in price between the two consoles is not like severe enough. If it was like $200 or $250, like half the price, I feel like it's suddenly it's like a it makes more sense. But like, I mean, for that price, you could just buy a Switch. I mean, you could buy a Switch Lite for 200. Like, that's still, I think like people do not give the Switch Lite enough credit for being significantly cheaper than everything else.
I think that I hope that when Nintendo launches whatever their new Switch successor is going to be, that they do a redesign of the Lite for like 150 that is ultra portable. Like, you know what I mean? Like that would be.
Yeah.
I think
the worst selling Switch, which is interesting. Makes sense, but yeah.
It is because but I feel like if they really got something that was budget friendly and actually like portable, I think there would be appeal for people that want, because right now I use my little Ambernic emulation box for when I just leave the house, because my Switch is too big and I don't have a Switch Lite, but even a Switch Lite would be a little too big. Like I like having something I can actually pocket,
I don't know, that thing's pretty tiny.
The Lite,
the Lite's small.
My cousin
like
has one.
sized.
It's like a but I still it's a little too big. Like I want something a little more pocketable. But I also think the Lite is too expensive, and I also think that they should totally just have given it like an HDMI out. Like, come on, just do it. Why not? It's because they think it's taking value away from the home console version.
Yeah.
Which I guess it does to an extent, but screw that. Give it an HDMI out.
I think they didn't want to include like a dock because then they would have to include a controller.
Yeah, but that's what
more
I'm saying.
Shit you gotta buy. But yeah, it would be cool if you could just plug it into. If you could plug it into a TV, it probably would be like the de facto Switch for a lot of people.
Yeah, exactly. Because the thing is, you don't give me a dock. The dock is nice. The dock is very consumer friendly. But literally, just let me shove an HDMI cord in there, and then we're good.
But the thing is the reason. The cool thing about the Switch Lite is that feature parity wise, it's basically the same as a Switch anyway.
Yeah. But if you want to play 1-2 Switch or whatever the hell the new game is, you need to bring your own Joy-Cons.
Yep. Any other games then, or anything else shown off in the Xbox showcase that's...
I can't believe they announced the Fallout 76 expansion.
Oh yeah, and I guess it's also coming to modern Xbox series.
Yeah,
whatever.
Maybe that'd be
Hellblade
great.
2.
I mean, I feel like they had it. I feel like they had it shown up at the end there with when they were showing which systems the games are on. So I feel like that's pretty much confirmation.
That's good. That game does run like doo doo on everything.
Hellblade 2 looks good, but Hellblade is a game that, like I said, it's a very good experience and it's very cool, but it's not something I'm excited.
Yeah, it's not a gamer game. You can't really show people and be like, "Get your fucking Rockstar energy drink."
Yeah, exactly.
Get your fucking Crash Bandicoot G Fuel.
I think, and besides that, we touched on everything that's not I don't know, fucking Forza or Skylines or Flight Sim or whatever.
Which is
Payday.
also why it's like
Payday
it's
3
so
looks
weird
cool at the
that
end trailer.
Hellblade 2 is like a front running like big Xbox exclusive because it's very like arty. It's like if it was a film, it'd be like an A24, like a neon thing.
I I felt like I was rewatching the what's it called, the Metamorph. Gosh, Metamorphia.
Yeah, the Sono-y one.
No, a Metaphor Refantasio trailer.
Yeah.
And the more I look at it, the more I'm like, okay. When I look at the UI parts of it, I'm like, oh, it doesn't look that Persona-ish. Like it has, of course, has Persona elements,
Yeah.
and like they're doing like certain things that they've kind of they're making themselves more known for since Persona 5. Like the characters taking up a lot of the menu, kind of visually being a part of it, like in the main menu and stuff like that. But the more I look at it, it's like, oh, this looks more like a game where you actually do have a lot of open world exploration potentially. The aesthetic of it, it's like a it doesn't. It's very it's. I wish I knew the right words of how to describe it, but like it's fantasy, but in like a. But like,
it's like a weird modern fantasy thing. It's
Yeah,
that kind of
modern
Final
fantasy.
Fantasy X fantasy, I guess, where it's like it's a fantasy world. It's got a bits of medieval thing, but it's also just got lots of modern thing, and fashion is like surprisingly modern, even though everything else around it's not.
Right,
It's
but
that
then
kind of modern fantasy.
But then I look at the characters, and then some of the characters, I'm like, I feel like if you were to take a screenshot, a certain type of screenshot where it's just the character's face, or even some of the animations, like the 2D animations that they have, I feel like it's so easy to potentially mistake it for Persona.
Yeah. So I just posted a screenshot in the stream channel because I think that this is trying to get the point across that I was trying to get across while in the stream. Like the 3D the models of the characters and like the way the characters like are designed, the character design itself with the Atlas looking face, like it's all very Persona looking.
It's the same artist, I mean.
Yeah, exactly. But like the way that the characters are shaded, the way the color palettes they're using for the background and stuff, even like the way that the text box is sort of designed, feels a lot more like SMT and far less like Persona to me. Yeah. Like Persona's got a lot. All three of I've only played Personas 3 through 5, so I don't know about Persona 1 and 2, but that's like kind of very different beasts.
By the way, they say from the creators of Persona 3, 4, and 5.
It's because Persona 3 to 5 are different.
It's true, but
yeah.
If they said Persona 1 and 2, they would be lying.
Yeah,
the director, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So this looks like Persona's like Persona 3 5. It's got a lot of the same team. Obviously, it's got the same character designer and stuff like that. But like the way it's sort of shaded, the color palette choices they're using for backgrounds and stuff reminds me a lot more of when I was playing Shin Megami Tensei 5. Like that's why I felt like it was like a weird combining of the two. But it definitely leans a lot more into the Persona. Like the way that the menu UI and like when they did damage and the UI that appeared then, that was like extremely Persona 5.
One thing that bothers me about at least the character art for that little fairy girl, actually no, some of the other characters have this thing too. There's this, it's not like watercolor-ish, but it's like it's kind of like it reminds me a bit of Grand Blue, where it's like, oh, there's varying vibrancy in colors. Like some will be like the main color will be very bright, but there will be like a bit. Hello? What happened? Oh, my bad. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Okay.
There were the for instance, you take somebody's hair, like just using this girl for example, the main color of hair is like the way that it's highlighted gives a very bright orange, but then the way that they shade it, it has like there's sharp edges to the shading, and then it also leads into like a more tinted version, while also having like a texture over it that it feels it doesn't, for me, it doesn't feel right because in comparison to something like Grand Blue Fantasy, what does this guy's art style? The guy who does the art for Near Automata, and when you're having varying color details like that, and they're going to be bright colors as well. One of the things that you kind of need to have in order to set it apart from, of course, like something like the character's skin or any other type of shine that's on their body, you need to have thicker outlines or like a dark thick outline, so that way it kind of all feeds together well, or at least thick outlines that aren't necessarily like literally the color black, or like something else that provides a better balance. And it just, I don't like when games when there are certain art styles like this. Another game that does that a bit is Astria Ascending, which is I think it's also it's like a Final Fantasy inspired game. That was on Game Pass like last year or something, and it also has a similar issue where it's kind of faded in between like both the main color and the shading, but it kind of it feels like it's trying to pop, but because the other aspects of the character design are also just as bright, it all ends up kind of fading into like not feeling like anything. And that's what I worry about in regards to like some of the art of this game. It's like if it's gonna feel like certain aspects of it end up reading as a bit dull when other parts of the world actually do have like a nice balance of dark areas and also like brighter there's softer colors but still dark harsh outlines around them.
Yeah, I can see exactly what you mean. And now that you mentioned the texture thing in the hair, it's bothering me when I look at it.
Yeah. If I had dark outlines around it, it would be completely fine. Or if there was more going on with the hair, like more variance, because even around the shading of the shading, there's like I guess what would it be called, chromatic aberration or something like that, where like there's a blue highlight around the lining of the shading, and it feels like there could be so much more done there to provide more detail and also create like a more varying difference in how the character is moving from and design wise from their hair to then their skin color.
Yeah. All right. Is there any other things that we want to say about the Xbox thing? I only bring this up because it's getting a bit late now and I want to make dinner, so I might drop off. But
Pretty
is
good
there any?
showcase.
Huh?
It was a pretty good showcase. I wish there were more indie titles like last year. I feel like last year had a lot more indie stuff because they were kind of doing rapid fire. Oh, this is coming to Game Pass. This is coming to Game Pass. Whereas this one had more bigger titles or titles that they view that may be big, like just was it Just Dawn or just on and Dungeons of Hinterberg. Or I feel like some time was wasted with things like specifically Still Wakes the Deep or City Skylines. Like City Skylines might still be big, but I feel like if you took away those two things and then replaced them with like, oh, here's like sizzle reels of other games that are coming to Game Pass, or like even our indie titles as well, I feel like you could have had a little bit better of a showcase. It was just those two things that's also a thing that, I don't care about these two things, or they didn't show them well.
Dude, the order of the trailer is huge.
I know City Skylines is huge. That's why I specifically said it's not something that I'm interested in, so that's why I'm saying that.
I'm saying I think the order of the trailers is really weird. Like the back half of this showcase had like none of the juice that the first half did.
Right.
Yeah, they were hoping, and I think it for a lot of people it did. Some people are like, because I'm just look at social media, people are super hyped about the Starfield stuff.
They should have had the two halves swapped. They should have like they should have end on some on like Fable or something. Like
if they would have ended on,
they should have had that Series S announcement at the beginning.
Yeah. Or at least when the first lady started talking, like
I really like the feature design in Starfield. By the way, looking at
all the flight simulator and like put all that in the front, like get that out of the way first.
Yeah,
get your that Starfield trailer.
If you would have had like Fable, I feel like if you had Fable, Path of the Goddess, the Capcom game, and the Metaphor, all three at the end, maybe even Like a Dragon as well, that would have been like, oh, that's the perfect way to end it, because you have so many big titles that are also like world premieres as well.
Yeah,
from big series. That would have been the best way to end it. Not, oh, we're getting towards the end. By the way, here's a Starfield trailer, and then also here's a Series S
Here's a
announcement.
fucking Series S.
Oh my gosh.
This might actually it's an even sillier decision than like if they had made the Sony Wii U pad or whatever.
Yeah. If they had the Sony Wii U pad, at least that would have been interesting.
Yeah, that wasn't even the last thing they announced there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
They
something to
made
do with
sure to
Spider-Man there.
announce earbuds and one other thing.
Right. Actually, you know what would have been funnier? If at the Summer Games Fest they had the Series S announcement, but here they had the Xbox Series X car palette as the final thing. That
the fucking the Porsche.
Yeah, the Porsche palette
Porsche Xbox. You could win one of these.
They really outdid themselves. 2 cars, bringing out all the
They had
stuff.
to make up for that year where they forgot to bring a car out.
Yeah, that's true.
Jeff Keighley's already like, ooh, the Hexen shirt. Is he referencing the Activision deal?
God.
Hate it.
Yeah. Jeff be jealous because this was a better presentation than the Summer Games Fest.
Oh, I mean, easily.
Yeah.
Those are awful. We didn't see a fucking commercial for a monitor like 6 times in this one.
All right. I'm done talking about this. I don't think I have anything else to say.
I think I'm done as well. Starfield thing is still going on, but I'm all right. Well,
yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yep, I'm okay with that.
I want to come back later for the PC gaming show.
Good God, no.
That might be too long to stream, and it'll be too late for me. But I might come back for. Do we want to do Ubisoft's?
Oh
God, no.
Oh God,
that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow.
Well, actually, tomorrow's Capcom. We can do Capcom tomorrow.
Oh, I'll do
Capcom tomorrow.
Capcom is tomorrow at what? Was that 5:30 p.m. my time?
Didn't we?
5:30 p.m. EST, I believe.
EST. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We can come back for Capcom then. I think it's only 36 minutes as well. I think it's 36 minutes. 36 minutes plus 30-minute pre-show. So.
And we'll be back for whenever Nintendo decides to do anything.
Yeah.
Will there be a Pokemon thing this week?
Do you want to do Grasshopper, Slink?
When's that?
That is. Oh, is that Wednesday?
That's like midnight on June 15th.
Oh God, no.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be Wednesday at midnight.
No,
I'll do it. I'll do it myself.
God, if you're gonna do it alone, I'll be there. But geez.
Oh yeah.
I won't be there because I'll be asleep. But you guys have fun with that.
But yeah,
let's do Capcom 5:30 EST tomorrow, I believe. Yes.
I'm gonna put up the end screen. I don't know if it's up to date, so I'm sorry if any patrons are watching and they don't see their names on the screen. It's been a very long time since I've hosted one of these streams. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. If you want to help support the channel, we have our Patreon in the description, and you can get your name up on the screen here if you want to. There's also a channel on our Discord server for patrons, and you get some new videos early. Thank you all for watching, and have a very nice day.
Bye.
Goodbye.